I'm going to try putting the microphone inside the snood, okay? Which means I'm going to swallow it, but...
My name is Tim Palmer. I fly a Jodel DR1050 out of this farm strip in East Anglia. Welcome to another video. The days seem to be passing very quickly and the weekly deadlines are getting even harder to do. Weather hasn't been very good. We've had lots of rain and lots of strong winds. But what I would like to say is that I was very pleased and surprised to be invited to be part of the YouTube fly-in at Wolverhampton Halfpenny Green on 15th of August. But I'll let John tell you more about that.
I'm delighted to announce that I'm collaborating with 6 other UK YouTubers to stage our own fly-in. It's a chance for us to meet you, our supporters and fans. It's on Sunday the 15th of August from 10 AM at Wolverhampton Halfpenny Green Aerodrome. We're extremely grateful to Pooley's Flight Equipment for generously supporting the event. I'll be there along with Plain Old Ben, Rory on Air, the Micropilot, Ben Atkinson, Jodel Flyer and Let's Go Flying. If you can't make the event in person, we'll be broadcasting live from there at 1 PM on the day. There are discounted landing fees if you can book in advance. Slots are filling up fast, so visit my website to make sure you're not disappointed. I look forward to seeing you in August.
In terms of subscribers, I'm way down on the others, but I suppose really, if you look at it, if you total up my weekly numbers, actually my monthly viewing totals aren't too bad. But I've said before, it's not really about the numbers. I do appreciate my subscribers, of course, it's important, as are the likes, and especially the comments. But it isn't about the numbers. You've probably heard me say before that I had a heart attack, well, I had 2 heart attacks in 2013, and if you have something like that happening in your life, it does make you sort of stop and think. And as a result of that, I think I try and appreciate every single day. And I certainly know that having been grounded for 6 months, it was really nice to get back into the air again. And I do value that, and I very much appreciate that. And it was a matter of wanting to share that. I set up my challenge in order to give my grandchildren a record of what their grandfather was up to. And people seemed to like what I was doing. Well, a few people seemed to like what I was doing. So I continued with that. And if people are, then that is absolutely brilliant. But having said that about the grandchildren, last weekend we did go to the farm for my granddaughter's birthday, and they were quite keen to be part of this week's vlog, knowing that I wasn't going to have much in the way of recent flying to include. So let's start with them.
Have you had a good birthday?
Yes.
Good.
Very.
Excellent.
This is what we can see right now.
It is.
Just from after my birthday.
Have you had a good party?
Yes.
It's a shame you weren't on the beach, but with an 80-mile-an-hour wind you couldn't really do it.
Yeah.
So you had a barn party instead, didn't you?
It was one of my favourite parties.
Good.
It went out really, really good.
Excellent.
And a bunch of people
Good.
came. Everyone came.
I have a ride in your car then, please. Right, okay. I'm not going to record you the whole time.
Just most of the time.
But I am just going to record your car. So, what you had this about 3 weeks now? Or
Yeah,
more than that?
About that.
So what did you have to do when you changed the thermostat?
We had to disconnect the battery, take off the, I always forget what it's called, the belt around the alternator.
Okay.
Then take out the alternator, disconnect some hoses, and then we could get to the thermostat.
Okay. Which you did alright without trouble. Okay.
You're right.
I'm good. you're picking me up, I would like to go back, please.
Cool.
So thermostat wise it's not making that noise anymore.
Nope.
I and Reese in the back and myself and Alt is taking us down to the bottom of the drive.
Well, I can't go all the way down, I've got to turn around there.
Okay, well you're going to turn around here.
Yeah, and the little driveway. Hopefully the gate's not closed.
The gate was closed.
Well, you can work around it, can't you?
Concentration.
Yeah, concentrate while you reverse with your new gear stick. Well,
Yeah.
not your new gear stick, but your gear knobby bit.
Donk.
That was just road surface rather than hitting anything, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
No, I didn't get that bit very good.
That's okay, that's fine.
I don't shift
I
gears
need a
much.
stabilised unit to film this without the wobble.
Jump out.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, very kind of you.
The weekend passed quickly and we were back on the evening ferry. I was wondering what Toby and his family had been doing over the weekend and if my 5th grandchild had started walking.
Well, we're back from the island now, and as always, there's a whole lot of jobs to catch up with down here at the paddocks, especially after a weekend where we've had really strong winds. Not least of all, I had to replace this gate post. I think I'm getting too old to use that beetle thing. Rather heavy duty tube that you have to use to bash them in, but I suppose the only consolation is the ground was fairly wet and the posts went in reasonably well. In the summer it can be like concrete. I do like to have a little bit of flying in these videos, so what I've done is I did find one, it wasn't that long ago, but I flew John, not John Cook, but John Owen. He owns the Luton, and yeah, while he's waiting for the paperwork to come through, he hadn't been doing a lot of flying, so I said, well, jump in with me. It was a very last minute thing, and as I explained during the flight, I didn't have a chance to set up all the cameras, but it is a little bit of flying, so hope you enjoy it.
I'm going to try putting the microphone inside the snood, okay? Which means I'm going to swallow it, but everything's happy with you?
Yep, I'm good, thank you.
And no deer on the runway?
No, not this weekend.
Yeah, pheasants, hares, rabbits, badgers.
Trees.
Yeah, trees down the bottom. Yeah. I suppose to some extent it doesn't really matter about lip syncing it anymore because they can't see the lips. Brake we know is down and locked. Mixture is rich. Cabin heater is cold. Fuel pump is on. Fuel is on the front tank, although as I said to you before, that's what it's registering. And are you ready?
Yep, ready and run.
I'm going to make calls in case that person is flying in for Matt.
Yep.
Well, it's good to make calls anyway. Mainland traffic, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel is rolling. Mainland traffic. Everything good with you?
Good to go.
Okay. Well, you may go down the hill a bit.
No, we're pretty much up. Tails up.
and back in the air.
That's it.
How long?
Oh, since August last year.
Right.
What a lovely day.
Yep.
See for miles.
Unfortunately, at the most, I've got 45 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely fine. Do what you need to do. I'm so glad to come out.
Yeah. Now I just thought I'll take it to yours, and then you can have her from there.
Okay.
Here I am 2 miles to the west for rejoin on 06. Golf Charlie India, Stoke Medway.
Those people who are very astute watching this will notice that well, you won't see the puzzled look in my eyes because I've got my sunglasses. But I was thinking, why have I only got a right ear? Why something's happened? I was looking for connection, and I realised I hadn't put the left earbud in. Pretty stupid, really. Because we came out very quickly, and I decided to run just these 2 cameras.
Yeah.
It means that I'm recording the flight. I'm recording sound, as long as everything's working. But I haven't got the underwing camera. That just takes a little bit longer to set up. So, you know, it was a matter of grab these quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, look how, sorry, changing the subject, look how well Sizewell's standing out on the horizon.
Yes, right, yeah. Well, the crops ain't still doing that well. No one's in the garden. Wifey's got the washing out, that's good.
Okay.
Main
Right.
westbound traffic, Golf Juliet Bravo Victor Papa, 5 miles to run from the north.
There's a few of them around now.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. For the sake of the camera, that was a buzzard.
Yeah, there's a fair few of them around now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny how right in front of us, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but you've actually got blue water for the river,
Yeah.
but the actual sea is looking quite grey.
It does, yeah.
Your machine.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Yep.
You have control.
Whereabouts should we go?
Wherever you want. Yeah, as I say, the only limitation I've got is be back on the ground by about 1:15.
Okay.
That would actually have to be 1:15 at the latest, really.
Yeah.
You can bring her back to 23. The other handheld coming on now.
Traffic, call on command, shoulder joining crosswind, right hand circuit to start 06. Manual farm, Golf Juliet Bravo Victor is overhead.
It seems bumpier over here.
Yeah. Take her back to wherever you think we could find some stuff that's not quite so bumpy. It's up to you. For the purpose of the camera, you'll notice that I've taken off the iPad because that just gives John a little bit of extra knee room. And we know that it's only going to be a very local, and therefore we've gone for that for comfort.
Traffic, Golf Romeo, Charlie Kilo, final 06, touch and go.
That seems a bit smoother. Oh, spoke too soon. Let's go to the Orwell, shall we?
Yeah, fine.
Traffic, Golf Charlie,
Yeah, you can come off the power a bit. Trying to do your marina for you. Or should I say, the marina in which your boat is moored, as opposed to your marina. Although I'm sure you would quite like to be able to say you're Marina.
Oh yeah, be rich.
So what's that place there then? Oh, it's Jimmy's farm.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Northwestern traffic off in from Zulu, downwind, keep standing, surface left hand northwest.
Oh, there's a lot of lift round here.
Yeah. That's alright, ride it.
Take some power off a bit more.
Yeah.
Not seeing the traffic.
No. For a second or two I couldn't see anything. Much as I need the glasses, I think I'll settle for the glare actually at the moment.
The sun's right above us now, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's just I keep misting up. Hold it steady, please, sir.
Trying to.
So is it nice to be back in the control? Well, I suppose is it nice to be back in the air, one?
Oh, it's lovely to fly.
And is it nice to be back at the controls?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Every time that you're at home, you see an aeroplane fly over you, think, I want to be up there.
Yeah. I don't know whether there is another visitor in there at the moment, but I'll make a call.
Yeah.
Nayland traffic, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel is in the overhead, Nayland traffic. It was interesting what Terry was saying, that in all of my videos, I talk about landing at Nayland, but I don't very often talk about, in fact I never talk about the television mast. Now the television mast is 2.9 miles away, but because it sits in the panhandle of the mats, I don't tend to acknowledge it. Well, I acknowledge it, but I don't necessarily think to tell people about it.
Okay, we're at 1,000 in the circuit, late downwind. Do you want to take over again?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No?
If I give that to you, and then...
Carb heat is on.
Yeah, I'm just going to put that back in for a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, you film whatever you see fit. Interesting now that we have got these two lakes, well, two reservoirs, and we've now got these two reservoirs.
Yeah. Back to bumps.
Yeah. Okay, carb heat's coming out. I'm going to come back into the white arc. Nayland traffic, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel, final Nayland traffic. Contact one ahead, helicopter.
Yep.
Got him?
Yep. He's quite low, isn't he?
Yeah.
I can't see if I'm actually getting this on camera, but I'm pointing it the right way.
Yeah.
He's really low.
Yeah, it's a good job you don't get flustered by things. Somebody's gone to the top of the hill to have a little look. Gone are the days when they used to come to the top of the hill and score every landing. There is a deer in the corner of this field here. Two of them, in fact. In where the sheep normally are.
Yeah. Oh, lovely landing. Oop.
Yeah, two nice landings.
Two in one.
Yeah.